Today is Friday, 7th of March, video going out at 8:17, so pre-market open, and as usual we're looking at UK November 2014 wheat chart, and we've got that displayed in front of us, and you can see here that we've had this massive up move this week, obviously after the Ukraine situation released over the weekend and then on Monday, and the fears over the supply of Ukrainian wheat and the disruption in the world market. And where we're going to put some numbers on the chart and where we're going to see the move go. Obviously, we've broken through our 6-day moving average, which is fact one, which we've been watching, and that's been working quite well over the last year, where we've got a cross upwards. Interesting to see that a month ago I was saying to you how the market was so oversold because it was away from its moving average, 6-day moving average, down at 142 when the moving average here was 150. It's £9 a tonne. At the moment we're £49.5, so we've probably got another £4 or £5 before we become overbought. Reverse situation of what we saw in February. We've broken through the lows of August, September, and we've gap filled here at 151. So this is my line in the sand here. Quite simply easy to see on the chart, and I've got that in place at the present moment. Now the next thing I'm looking for is obviously gap fills above. We've got our gap here at 165, which I put 2 weeks ago. So that's one I like to, look to see where we target that as a gap fill. Then I'm now going to attempt to put an Elliott wave on. So basically we've had wave one, which is move up to the 149, 150, and then we had that pullback here to 146, 147. So I'm indicating we're now in wave 3, which should be a strong wave, and we're going up here. My target here is 158. Now this follows quite nicely in that we had a gap here down, and we've had 3 tops here in August, November and December, and also it's sort of coming in at 50% move from the actual high of 179 to the low of 142. At this kind of level we should see some resistance here. And I should see some kind of pullback, which would give us wave 4. As long as this move, wave 4, doesn't break this line of the sand 151, I then see an ultimate target here of 168, which would pull gap fill here as well, and also be a 68% retracement level of the total move. Time scale on this, I would like to see it happen before sort of May the 8th is my date. But obviously, it makes the whole job of looking on charts a little bit easier now that we've got a potential a top in play here that we've looked back in November, and obviously we've got a bottom here in February, and we've got a cross up. So obviously, looked for the this breaking of an upwards trend now coming back in. We're looking with some kind of pullback when we hit our first target 158, and then obviously our ultimate target 168. Just looking on the old crop wheat chart, you can see here quite clearly we bought, same on this chart, broke the lows of August and February at 156. I've just used a downward sloping trend line which has been in place since for a whole year, well actually longer than a year and 3 months. We've broken through that, got a crossing of the now crossed over the 6-day moving. I haven't quite got a crossing of the 60-day moving average at the moment, but obviously 164 target sort of area up here, recent highs 172. Just finally we'll pull up the US wheat market. This is sort of coming through quite nicely, and you can see here we drawn our Fibonacci levels on the left here. We've broken through 615. We've broken through 635, came back and tested it, that's held. Next target 655, 684, and then look for a retest of the highs here at 720. And just finally look at the oilseed rate, and that's having a real explosion move after breaking the long-term downward trend line of over a year. We've got a 60-day cross here, 60 and 30-day moving average cross here, 414, look for sort of 430, 445, still heading upwards. So obviously keep an eye, we're all having a turnaround on commodities, wheat is recovering, and we'll put an update this time next week. Thanks for watching.